And welcome back to Kyoudai Ai, the mostly weekly podcast where two brothers geek out about everything Super Sentai and Kamen Rider, and a couple of anime tossed in every once in a while. I'm your host, superjollymac, and joining me is my brother and co-host, DonTheVan. So let's dive into all the Toku anime and chaos we like. Grab your changers, your animal jewels, your special daggers and swords that you can slot them into. Let's cue the theme songs and get right into it.
Yeah.
So how you doing?
I'm doing good, man. I'm doing good. It's good to be back. I'll say that. Been gone too long. I missed you. Hey.
Miss you too. It's almost like we could have chatted. Well, I guess we couldn't have chatted because you were on a grand adventure.
Yeah, off to see the world.
Yeah. I've also been swamped too, so I am kind of sad we missed the Halloween episode, but whatever.
Yeah.
Back at it again. Next year.
I was definitely out of the country for Halloween. So
How did it go? Did you do anything for Halloween?
so we were at a resort and they threw like this Halloween party and we went to that. And I gotta say, me and one of my friends, we were out there having a great time dancing. So yeah, it was really hot. It was cool.
Did you dress up?
No, unfortunately not. I didn't have a costume in my bag for Halloween.
Always got to have a costume. Yeah.
I know. I need to start doing that. I don't think I've ever dressed up for Halloween. Like maybe like once.
You've never dressed up for Halloween?
Really?
Bruh.
Not that I can remember.
Bruh.
I know.
Well, when I was maybe we did once. I don't even know if we had a costume really though, because like we weren't allowed to do Halloween.
Yeah. Right.
But like once I got grown, yeah. Halloween's like one of my favorite, I think, holidays. I think. Yeah. Tons of fun.
I think it's the same for me. It's like really spooky. I like watching all the scary movies around this time. Or Halloween time.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I'll work on it. Next time I'll try to find an outfit and then I'll let you know.
Sure. I debated where I get today, but I did not. So no Halloween episode this year.
What did you dress up as on Halloween?
Bro, I have like 5 different costumes I usually wear every year. So I don't wear the same one, but usually I'm dressing up at like 2 or 3 times. Like you got to have like a couple good weekends. And even around the house, I'll be dressed like the week of. I'm in a onesie, rolling around, cooking dinner, doing whatever. So
Nice.
I think I had a Godzilla thing going on.
Yeah.
I was Ash from Pokemon one night. That was probably Halloween night's costume. And then my little ones were, what were they? Snorlax and Charizard, I think. I don't remember. They were Pokemon.
Snorlax and Charizard. That could be worse.
Yeah.
Could be worse.
And then the next day, I was Pikachu in my onesie running around doing chores.
I was just about to say, I think I had a onesie. I think I used to have a panda onesie, so for 1 year I dressed up as the panda. So that's probably the extent of my costume knowledge. But okay, Ash Ketchum, Pikachu. I like it. My guy got range. A little bit.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, one day I was Ash, one day I was Pikachu. I think I had another one too, but I don't remember what it was. Oh, I was hosted a party here, and I was is it Rin from Persona 5?
Oh, that's your cup of tea. I don't know. I would like to say that I know the characters of Persona. I do not.
It's the protagonist, and you don't hear his name. I don't know if they say it any time in the game. They might do it right at the end, but I think his name is Rin. Like, he has a name. I think it's Rin.
Okay. We're gonna call him Rin for now, for all intents and purposes.
If not, I'll fix it in post.
Yeah, yeah. Put like a little bleep over your mouth with the name. Yeah.
So let's get right into it, because it might be a little bit longer of a first half. What about games? You've been into any games while we were on our little break?
No, the only thing I played was I got on the game once and I played Rivals. My friend wanted me to play the zombie mode because they added a zombie mode to Marvel Rivals. So I played that. My friends have been playing a game called Raiders, like Arc Raiders or something like that.
I heard about it.
They like it. They like it a lot. So they've been playing that. Hell yeah. But I will say I promised my friend, because we're recording this on a Thursday, I promised my friend on tomorrow, which is a Friday, I will play Marvel Rivals with him all day. Well, once we get off work, that is. So I will be playing that tomorrow. Apparently there's a season reset tomorrow. So oh, they added Gambit. So I'm excited.
Gambit was always my that was always my X-Man, Gambit.
Yeah. Oh, I'm gonna make a name for myself with this one. Yes, sir. Let's go.
Let's see. For me, I played Until Dawn finally.
I saw that you did that. You got the platinum too.
Got the platinum. Interesting game.
Yeah.
So I am glad I finally played it, because there's a turn. I always thought I knew what the game was, and like the second half is not like the first half.
Not at all. It turns. I feel like it turns twice. Honestly.
Well, the first one, like I saw, like you could see the first one coming.
Yeah.
Like the first part of it, I saw that first part coming, but the second half, I was like, okay.
Yeah, you can spoil it. This is the spoiler show. We don't.
Okay, I'm about to spoil Until Dawn, the PlayStation game from how long ago? Because I never got spoiled from it, but I figured that Josh was like the dude. So the whole game, when I'm playing, I'm like, I should be nice to Josh. Yeah. So I was like, maybe that'll keep me alive. Because I figured that's all of the game. All of the game was like him doing something. And then even when you're supposed to kill him, I was like, no, that's definitely the dude. Like, I don't know what they're doing. Like, there's no way he's dead. So like, I kind of flagged that one. But like when they twist and then you have to, what are they? Not banshees. What are they?
The Wendigos?
Wendigos. Yeah. I was like, wait, what? Even some of the deaths, I was like, all right, that person's dead. And then I'm like, I screwed that up way early. And then you get later on to it and like, still alive. It's like, what? What do you mean still alive? Okay.
It's like some of those things, some of those people should not have made it as far as they did.
Yeah. And then as soon as that happens, like something stupid happens and they're dead for real. I'm like, what? That didn't kill him, but this killed him? All right.
This is where we draw the line.
Yeah. So
it sounds like you had an enjoyable game though.
it was a pretty, I mean, Uncanny Valley, the PS5 version is a lot prettier, but the PS4 version wasn't that bad. Mechanics were like hit or miss. Like it really felt like they railroaded you. I would have liked to have like a lot more open choices, I guess. Not really an open world, but it looks like stuff changes, and then some of the writing was like but it was, well, I guess it's like a B horror movie, so it's fine for what it is. Yeah.
Kind of like the Dark Picture anthology stuff. Yeah, I think this one came first, and then all of that was made because of it because of its success.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
pretty good.
Yeah.
Um,
Oh. Anything else?
no, so I didn't get to what was the other one that came out for free for me? Silent Hill. Silent Hill. I thought about playing that one, but I started Ghost of Yote instead.
Our middle brother really enjoyed that game.
Oh, he already beat it?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'm playing it now.
Yeah, he beat it. He was like, "Yeah, I'm ready for online and all that." I was like, you got it, bro."
All right. Well,
Yeah.
if they do online, I'm still trying. Like, I'm not that big into the what are they called?
PvP or
No,
stuff like that.
parry. Was it PvP? I don't think it was PvP. I thought it was PvE.
Are you talking about like parrying, like a parry system?
Yeah. What are they like? Souls. Souls like.
Oh, the Soulsborne game. Yeah.
Yeah.
The Souls-like games. Yeah.
But this isn't that
I mean-
bad. I figured it out. It's kind of like rock, paper, scissors, and then I still suck, but I just keep mashing that heal button and I get through.
Yeah. I feel like if you like this one, you'd probably like Sekiro as far as like Souls-like goes, because it's more of a rhythm game
Yeah.
than anything else. Like you gotta like learn the rhythms of enemies, and like if you can learn that, then you'll be fine. So
I do have
It's like-
Sekiro. I got it for Christmas one year, and I keep getting asked pretty much every week if I have started playing that game that I got for Christmas.
funny. That's
And I'm like,
hilarious.
no.
Nope.
But
Nope.
actually, I have the Star Wars game. I have to. Did I play that? I don't think I played the new Star Wars. I got to play that too. I might have it.
You talking about both of them or the first ones?
The first one I played. The second one I didn't. I think one Christmas I got the first game and Sekiro. And I did end up playing the Star Wars, but I didn't get to Sekiro yet. One day.
So you played Fallen Order, but you need to play Survivor.
Yeah.
Or something like that.
Yeah.
Okay. Got you. Not bad. Not bad.
Yep.
Better than me.
And then I'm still playing Final Fantasy 14 and trying to get that house. Hasn't happened yet, but maybe one day.
Maybe I'll hop on so I can play with you and we can get you this house.
Well, the house is just a lottery, so I got to win the lottery to do it.
Oh. Well, isn't it better to have more people in it to do the lottery? Or does it not work that way?
It doesn't work that way because I don't think you can transfer houses. Can you transfer? I don't think you can transfer houses, so yeah, it wouldn't work.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, yeah, I guess that would make sense. Well,
Yeah.
hopefully you can win that lottery and get that house
One
on the
day,
hill.
we'll
The
see.
white pickets. If it's the same one I was thinking about.
No, but yeah. Let's see. What about music? You been listening to anything?
Boy, have I been listening to music. So actually I went to a concert too. It's a tribute concert. So I went to a Pink Floyd tribute concert, which was pretty nice. And then I went to a Led Zeppelin tribute concert, which was also really nice. They were good. They were great. I was in the crowd going wild, especially for Led Zeppelin.
Wow.
I liked it. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It was really good. But as far as just music in general, I've been listening to my friend put me onto this guy called Kari. Oh no, not Kari. I've been listening to Kari, but he put me onto somebody called Kel's Too Busy. It's pretty cool. These are New York rappers. And Kari's a Oakland. He's from Oakland. He's an Oakland rapper singer. But I also started listening to a band called Sleep Token. It's superb. They're really good. I like them. I like them a lot. They're like a metal band, if I'm not mistaken. I listened to their album called Even in Arcadia. So it was really good. And I enjoyed it a lot. I started looking to see if they were on tour. That's how good they were, in my opinion. Yeah, I was like, oh, they're really good. I gotta hear them live. So yeah, I recommend you check them out. They're really not bad. I'll text it to you later.
Yeah, sure. Do that. I might check them out.
Mm-hmm. What about you?
I have not been listening to much. I finished the season of Dimension 20, Cloudward Ho that they did. that completed. So that's the first season I've ever watched or listened. Listened to / watched from beginning to end. Now I'm going back to do the Sleeping City season 2. So, but that was good. Music wise, I listened to the full version of Let's Just Crash.
Oh, wait, isn't that the second song for
Gachiakuta? Yeah.
Gachiakuta. We say it differently.
But yeah, I listened to the first version or the full version of that. Other than that, it's mostly been the same old. Nothing brand new.
Yeah. I understand.
Yeah.
How'd you like the song?
So I don't think there's a huge. I thought it pretty much stays the same. Like, I don't mean it in a negative way. Like, it doesn't like push it even further up on my list, and it doesn't push it further down. It's like the same. It's got a second half of it that's kind of like the first half. They changed the how the song flows a little bit, but it's not as much as like the first song did.
Yeah. Okay.
Like the first song just went wild. This one is just like, okay, it's another verse.
More even.
Yeah, it's same thing, just more. But it's good. I liked it.
Okay, I might have to check it out then. Text me the name of it because I'm not gonna remember. I can
do that. But
okay,
it was pretty good.
All right. I guess that moves us on to watching, huh?
Yep. So you've been watching anything?
I'm trying to remember what I said I watched last time. I watched.
That's what I was going to do.
I have seen a couple things. I can't remember if last time I mentioned I finished the.
Keep talking. I'm here.
Oh, I said I can't remember if last time I finished the Maxine movies. If I said that, but I watched the Maxine movie, which is the third movie in like a horror trilogy thing, like X, Pearl, and Maxine. So I watched Maxine. It was cool. It was decent. I have seen. I'm caught up in My Hero Academia, which is going stupid right now. I'm very much into it, very much excited, very much loving it. All I'm gonna say is my guy.
No spoilers.
I'm not. I think I'm saying his name right, but yeah, Bakugo. Yeah, that's my guy right there.
Bakugo. Well, now I know he doesn't die. Thanks.
Yeah. Oh, I did say whether or not he did or didn't. All I'm saying is what he did in this season so far.
I'm just saying, yeah. So I know he makes it to the season.
Yeah. Oh, I mean, wait, what? Oh, don't do that to me. Anyways, and then also my guy Deku. No, I'm joking. Let me stop. But anyways, I'm caught up in that. I'm loving it so far. I've also watched. I went to the movies. I've seen Predator, the new Predator movie. That was it wasn't bad.
I heard good things about it.
Yeah, it wasn't bad. A lot of feelings, but that's okay. We need feelings every now and then. But for a Predator movie, I don't know. But it wasn't bad. I'll say that. It was pretty cool. I think I would like to. I mean, honestly, I like the fact that he had feelings. It wasn't overly done. I get it, but it wasn't overly done. And I actually would like to see more of like I hope they continue his storyline because he seemed interesting as a character. He was complex and I like that. Like it wasn't just like murder, murder, murder. Like he was complex. So and I like it. He actually had like a character arc. So could it have been a little bit better? Maybe, but it was really entertaining. So I definitely recommend giving it a watch. I'm trying to remember if I saw anything else. I can't remember. I still want to go see Chainsaw Man, the Reze movie, and I do want to see Christie, the boxing movie. I want to see that.
Oh,
I think I said the right name. I don't know if I said it right though.
I don't know. I've heard of it, but I don't know too much about it.
Yeah. And there's another one. I can't think of its name, but like, um, I'll probably think of it later, and I'll say it next episode. But I can't think of the name of it right now.
Hmm.
But yeah, there's a couple movies I want to see. So, but that's about it for me so far. What about you?
Let's see. So I watched the second Smile, which was meh, the same.
Really?
Yeah.
What? You think so?
Yeah, I mean it was bloodier, I think. I don't know, but I wasn't too impressed with it.
Wow.
So here's my problem,
Tough crowd.
which is weird. Yeah, because it's like spoilers for Smile, I guess.
Yeah, for Smile and Smile too.
Yeah, like there's no escaping it.
Uh,
So everything that happens is like, okay, I know it's going to be whatever it is. Like it's not really happening, which is what kind of I don't like about the movie. It's like, okay, all of this isn't actually happening. It's just her going crazy. And then at the end, she's going to die. Like, I don't know. Somehow it's going to wound around. So it's like, okay, yeah, she's almost going to like that. Okay, that person is obviously not going to be real. Okay, that is obviously not happening. Like,
yeah.
it's kind of like meaningless.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like that's a part of it though. It's like you don't know entirely what's real and entirely what's not, because some of the stuff that happened actually did happen, but it's like it's like it happened in like a weird way, or it's like, did it really happen that way or did it not? It's like what's real and what's not.
Sure.
You know? It's
Maybe.
like she called her friend. Like okay, so in the second one, like
Yeah.
she did call her friend, but her friend never showed up. And then like afterwards, when she got a call from her friend, like, hey, you called me and all this stuff, it's like, oh snap.
Yeah,
So
but it's like, oh, now it's gonna like obviously I was like, okay, but how are they gonna have her like how is the car going to be moving? Well, she's gonna have to be driving. Like, I don't know. It was just and then did that even happen? Because she's not going to the place, she's actually going to the like it's I don't know. It's just because I don't mind something unbeatable, because a lot of Asian horror I think is that way. Like you're not going to survive. Ju-on or The Grudge, you don't survive. That's what it is. You're gonna die. But I think there's not as much like falseness. Like it's not like playing with the story. It's like this is what's oh nope, it's not. Here's a twist. I think that's the thing. It's like that didn't actually happen. None of that really happened. Okay, then you could have cut like half an hour, 45 minutes out of this thing.
So it's like you have an issue with like an unreliable narrator.
Yeah, I think that's the case. Like even then, I don't think I would mind it, but it's like so obvious that they're gonna do it, and then bro keeps doing these upside down shots. I'm like, yeah, I get it. What are you doing? But it did have a couple cool scenes, like the like when she was in the apartment and the whole dance troupe thing. That was kind of freaky. Yeah. But even then, it's just like, all right, man, I don't know.
Yeah.
So yeah, I did watch that. And then it was Halloween time, so I did my spooky thing. So there's this Japanese movie called Chime, which was also kind of meh.
Oh, but
yeah. It's really, really short. It's kind of like a short story, but like it's just it's like a foreign movie. It's just there. You experience it and then you're done. I don't know.
Yeah.
And then I watched Until Dawn, the movie.
Oh, I wanted to watch that. I mean, I've heard mixed things, like that it wasn't really as good, but I wanted to watch it just because I played the game. What was it, good or bad? Is this a don't believe them, or is this it was bad?
It was bad.
It was bad. Oh. Now I want to watch it more.
It was so bad. Like,
oh no!
It's not the worst movie I've ever watched, but like, They should have just had a new title on it. Like, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
Honestly, I'm not gonna lie. It seemed like they were kind of going for a cabin in the woods type of thing. And
Maybe
like
that's what they're like. It's what I don't know. Maybe it's just the new school horror. Like it's extremely violent and stuff. And I'm just like, I don't care. What is with this movie? This movie is stupid. It makes no sense. Whatever.
Oh man. Okay. Well, I guess I'm glad I didn't go to the movies to see it, but
But watch it and let me know. Let me know what you think. Yeah.
Yeah. I guess I'll wait till it hits streaming or something, or I'll figure out where it's at.
Yeah. So, but that's it for watching for me. Yeah,
That's
it was one of those.
Oh no. Well, there you have it, folks. Until Dawn was pretty bad. And so was Smile 2, apparently.
Yeah. I don't know if you're gonna get it.
That you like.
I don't know if I like stuff, just not any of those.
Because I did the Fear Street stuff and you didn't like it either.
Fear Street was like a stupid slasher movie. Like Fear Street, I'd probably watch the rest of them. I need to go back and watch 2 and 3. My thing with Fear Street was just, yeah, it was kind of stupid and like really violent. I'm not really into like the blood and the gore and stuff. So,
I think you'll get the full picture if you watch all 3. I think they're meant to be watched all together because it is a full story. Like it all connects and like literally goes back to the first. Like, well, I won't say like goes back to the first one, but it's all connected. Like I enjoyed the full experience of it more so than an individual movie out of the 3.
It just really, yeah, it just really feels like a movie based on a young adult book, which I think is what it is. So, I mean, I can't fault it for that, but like, it's just, this is a young adult book movie, like all the rest of them. So it's, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like if you have like a CW show, you know what a CW show is. This is a young adult book movie.
That's funny.
But I don't know. It's fine.
Okay. I will say, don't watch the Babysitter one. That one was bad.
Babysitter, I thought was fine. If we're talking about the same one.
The Fear Street Babysitter one.
Okay.
Yeah. No, that one, it's still on my watch list. I actually need to watch that one still. That one does look good.
Like the Netflix one?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that one was fine. It's been a long time since I watched it, but I thought that one was fine.
Yeah, that one's on my list. I haven't seen that one yet. So, yeah. We're gonna find something. I'm gonna definitely dive deep into the crates and I'm gonna find something you like.
We'll see.
Yeah. I'm gonna make it a mission. Like I'm not gonna stop until I find a movie and then you watch it and you're like, yeah, that was good. Like, yeah. I'm looking for that reaction. It's gonna be a mission, guys. You heard it here first. Oh man. All right. So what do we do after this? We do anime, right?
Yep.
All right, guys, buckle in because I'm a little rusty. All right, so obviously spoilers for Gachiakuta and for what are we watching? Jujutsu Kaisen season 1. So spoilers ahead. We are on episode 16 of Gachiakuta and episode 3 of Jujutsu Kaisen. So with Gachiakuta episode 16, gifted and not. Also, one thing before I get into it, it was really cool to watch this episode and like literally in the middle of the episode, it dropped like the title card and I was like, oh, all right, cool. Like we're almost done, but all right, do your thing, 21. But it was still cool. I was like, all right, it's for like the dramatic effect and I like it. So we started off this episode with, honestly, I forgot her name, but she's the one who has the sword thing. Let me go to my character sheet. I got you guys. Don't even worry about it. All right, so we're looking at the Raiders. Let me expand that. Chthoni. I'm gonna say Chthoni. We start off with her kind of looking at the different Raiders and cleaners, kind of talking and fighting, and it seems like flash forward type of thing because she's looking at it and she's like, well, why would he say that? And then it cuts to us seeing Bundes talking to Bro and Dear Santa. And so they're having a conversation, and in the middle of that, but like Bundes doesn't seem hostile. Him and Bro are kind of having an old man moment, and they're kind of locked in for a second. And Bundes is like, "Yeah, I'm not hostile. I just kind of want information. That's all I really want." And so they just start talking, and Bundes is asking them pretty much about the cleaner's boss and who he is. And with that, we get the opening sequence, like the title sequence with the song and everything like that. And after the song, we see the cleaner's boss and oh man, I suck at names. We see the cleaner's boss, Arca, and Simiyu. So we see Mr. Corvus and Greer and Miss Greer, and they're pretty much talking like, "Yo, we should get reinforcements to go out and to get the rest of the cleaners." And then like, "All right, fine, we'll do it." And then we cut back to Bundes and the Santa Bros or Santa guys. And Bundes is like asking mundane questions like, "What is Corvus's favorite food? What does he like? What does he like to do in his free time?" And everything like that. And Bro is like, I don't know. He doesn't, I don't know the answer to your questions, man. And so Bundes is like, all right, cool, bet. And then with that, Bundes kind of gives information for information. So he tells the Bro Santa and Dear Santa that pretty much the Raiders are like they're able to cultivate their own trash beasts, and that if they lose, that they're gonna feed them to the trash beast, pretty much. And so this kind of cuts back to Katoni when she was like, "Why would he say that?" And like this is why I was like, "Oh, it seems like a flash forward type of thing." And she's just looking. She's just doing recon. It seems like she's just looking at the different cleaners and raiders fighting. And with that, we cut back to uh um oh, what is his name? Typhoon and Rudo talking. So like they're just like having a conversation and whatnot, and they're talking about like fighting potential. And Typhoon is like, yeah, I just want to help take down the spear, and I just wanted to talk to you. And Rudo's like, that's BS. If you wanted to talk to me, you could have just came and talked to me, but you drag all the other cleaners here, so there's more to it than that. And in between this, we're getting clips of Jabber and Zonka kind of talking, and Jabber's pretty much telling Zonka that, he wants him to go all out in the fight. And then we cut back to Typhoon and Rudo, and they're just kind of like finishing out their conversation with like, oh yeah, Jabber's fighting that one dude, and like he said that he fought you, and like you smelt like me, and like he stabbed you and brought out your full potential or a hidden potential. And he said, hopefully the guy that Jabber is fighting now, he can bring out his potential. And that's where we end the conversation with Typhoon and Rudo for this episode. And we cut back to Jabber and Zonka, and they start going toe to toe. And they're fighting. But in the end, our man Zonka loses. At least that's what it seems like. And it seems like they killed Zonka at the end of this episode, and I don't know how I feel about it, and I don't know what's about to happen, because I'm like, wait a minute, what is going on here? But yeah, apparently the light left Zonka's eyes. They made that huge dramatic point, so they could be pump faking us and trying to shift our attention elsewhere. But if they killed Zonka, that's brave, and that lets me know what kind of show we're watching. On some Game of Thrones type stuff.
Yeah.
So yeah, what did you think about this episode?
I thought it was cool. We got a lot of conversation. The one dude that was talking to Bro and like Team Child was off-putting a little bit, because it was like, yeah, he's asking some weird questions, and then at the end it's like, yeah, I was just trying to make sure he was an actual human being. And I'm like, okay. I don't know about all of that. And then whatever, I'm interested in his power too, because it looked like little fingers walking around. I was like, okay,
Yeah,
that looks weird.
yeah, like little robot finger buds.
Yeah.
Or something.
So I'm still interested in everybody's powers and how they're gonna be shown. And then the fight between Zonka and Jabber was pretty good. Like, kind of Jabber just going wild and Zonka trying to keep up. It felt like he was always kind of a step or so behind. And then it's like, okay, maybe this is the point where he like powers up or does whatever. And it's like, nope, he done. And I'm like, dang, okay. But yeah, he got worked. So Zonka is like probably on another level.
Yeah. Wait, what do you mean? Like,
Or not Zonka. Sorry, I meant Jabber. Sorry, Jabber. Jabber's on another level.
He said that in the fight, though. He said, like, nobody can beat me besides Boss Man. So
yeah, which makes it even more impressive that they beat him the first time. But I don't know.
Yeah, but maybe he was just holding back, like he said.
Yeah, that's pretty bad. He got beat that bad, and then he was still holding back. So
yeah, that's insane.
Yeah. But all in all, good episode. I like the fight. I like the setups, I assume, for stuff. And I'm waiting for the payoff for a lot of it. But yeah, I'm ready to see more.
Same. And yeah, same. With us being behind in like a couple weeks, they definitely have the other episodes out. Like, it started to play, and I was like, wait, I thought this was like, you know how at the end they have like the little preview?
Oh, yeah.
Or something like that?
Yeah.
I thought that was that. And like, I saw it, but I was like, this doesn't seem like a preview for the next episode. I was like, this seems like the next episode. And I was like, let me stop that before I find something. No, I don't want to know, right? I don't want to know yet. But yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited to see the next part too.
Yeah.
I don't know how this season's gonna end. This is crazy.
Yeah, we might have to double up next time to catch up.
Yeah, we can do that.
We'll talk about it.
Yeah. Well, with that, we're gonna move on to Jujutsu Kaisen, season 1, episode 3, Girl of Steel. So with this one, we're pretty much picking up where we left off, kinda, with Yuji, going to his quarters and meeting up with Fushiguro, with Gojo. And so with that, the three of them are going to head to the city to pick up the third year student, Nubara. And so Goju takes the trio out after they pick her up to go to a cemetery, like a cemetery or abandoned building. Like, it's an area with both of those. And so pretty much Gojo wants to do like a field test to see what Yuji and Nobara are made of and like what they're capable of. And so Gojo and Fushiguro sit outside while Yuji and Nobara go inside to handle the curses. So while the two, Yuji and Nobara, are inside of the abandoned building, Gojo's giving some exposition, pretty much saying that curses get their strength based off of the population density in the area in which they are created. So being that, and like he's saying this in relation to Nobara, because I think Fushiguro was asking something about Nobara, and Gojo was like, yeah, well, the curses here are not the same as the curses in the countryside because the population is less dense. And so here he's like, he wants to know if Nobara can handle, a stronger curse. And so with that, we kind of get clips, like it cuts between Gojo talking and Nobara kind of searching through the abandoned building, and she like finds a curse and whatnot. And she comes across one that seems like it's smart. And so with that, we're hearing Gojo kind of dub it or like talk over it. And it's like, yeah, curses, like the difference is like curses in higher density population areas, like they tend to have more intelligence and like they're more cunning. So it's like you got to be extra careful with that. And we're like seeing it as he's saying it. And so that's pretty much the end of his like exposition kind of part of it. And the rest we see Nobara kind of put down her weapons because the curse takes a hostage, a kid, and then out of nowhere Yuji comes through punching walls down and cutting up the curse, and the curse flies out the window, and Nobara's like, yo, give me its cut off arm. She nails its hand to the ground and like pretty much destroys it. And I say, yep, those are my sorcerers. So with that, we get a random backstory from Nobara, pretty much saying that she would be dead if she had stayed in the countryside. She's talking about like a girl that moved to where she like became her neighbor or moved to the same town as her, and how she would feed her pastries from the store. Yeah. And if Nobara would have stayed, she would be dead. But she wanted to leave for Jujutsu High because she wanted to see the city and the world and whatnot. So after this whole field test, they're heading back to the high school. And as that happens, a new curse is appearing to be born out of nothing. Or, well, not out of nothing, but it's being born. And what could that be? I don't know. We might find out next episode. So, what did you think about this episode?
I liked it. The introduction of the new character. A little bit more backstory and lore from what's his name? Gojo. So that was good. Being able to see her powers and seeing Yuji kind of work through it as well. Him just punching through the wall to help out was good. Because it does feel like one of those series where anybody could die. So it's like, okay, yeah, they're going to introduce this girl and she's about to die.
Yeah.
Which I did like, because it's like you would expect them to go the whole, well, I'm a hardened sorcerer, so I'm going to kill you no matter what. And she does actually kind of say, like, walk through that. It's like the logical thing here would be to just kill it or let the kid die and then kill it, because I'm worth more. Like, I can kill more of these things and save more lives than the kid can. And then she just drops the thing. And I don't think it was like, I'm a girl, so I'm just weak and I have my feelings and stuff. It's just like, I still have a human heart, and this is what happens when you have that. Like, I don't think they kind of like copped out on the female part of it. I think it was more like the like, I still have a human heart and all of that. Like, I'm not a warrior, a complete warrior. So I liked how they did it, and I liked her. The backstory stuff was like, okay, that's confusing AF, but maybe it'll make more sense later.
Yeah, maybe. Also, maybe not. I don't know. But I do. I'll say I like the way that they did the exposition too. Like how Gojo was kind of talking over the actual scenes happening instead of it just being him talking. I was like, I think it's a creative way to get information, I guess, info dump for us, but also keep it engaging. It's kind of like you're showing and telling at the same time. So I think that's a nice way to do that. But yeah, we're just getting started with this show, so it's gonna be I will say it's gonna be a great ride to watch this show. I will say that for sure. But yeah. Oh, that, folks, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, people, that's the anime section of the show. So with that, we're gonna move to the Toku.
Let's get it running with quest number 41. Spoilers ahead for Hyakujuu Gaoranger and Kamen Rider Agito. We're going to start off with, it'll be episodes 41 through 44, but let's start off with quest 41. Santa has arrived. Santa Gachiakuta. So we start out with Red is trying to get yellow and black into shape, while white and blue visit Silver, resting at the pool hall because the blue moon mode, whenever he used that, took out all of his energy. So he's kind of wiped out and can't do anything. They end up seeing Santa Org giving out presents, and the Rangers don't trust him because he's an org, but the kids do. And the Rangers end up not being able to do anything, able to find anything out on him. But Red hangs around to spy on the org, and the rest of them kind of leave. The One Horns and Resetsu show up, and they mention that they may consider peace if the humans agree to it. So this is them talking to Santa Org, while Red kind of eavesdrops. Then Red walks up to Christmas and says to let him help convince them. And then he gets refused because he has his weapon. So Christmas gives Red a dirty sock and says that it's considered a weapon. So then Red gives him his G phone as kind of like an equal exchange, I guess. So Red and the Santa Org give out candy to the kids, but then kind of in the background, kids just start disappearing all of a sudden. Then Red goes with Christmas Org to talk to Resetsu and try to convince him to have peace with the humans. But when he does it, he's handcuffed together and told that everything was a trap because, of course, it was a trap. It was kind of obvious, but the rest of the Rangers end up also getting trapped, and Christmas Org then reveals himself to be Chris Misery Org. Not Christmas Org, Chris Misery. Red manages to escape and help free the other Rangers, so then they take him down. They take Christmas or Chris Misery Org down, and then he grows up. Then they also defeat the giant mode, and then Resetsu says, everything is going according to plan. And then that's kind of where they end the episode. So I'm sure this is going to be a I'm sure this is going to be kind of a through line story, but what'd you think?
You know what? I'll give them points for trying to do a twist. They tried to get you because they had the Cole Org, who was the chef, and he was a good org, like the only good org apparently, outside of Roki, who obviously is the best. Like,
yeah, he's definitely not a good org. Roki?
Define a good org. I mean, he's good in my book. But anyways, anywho, so they try to hit you with a pump fake and be like, "Oh, he's a Christmas org. He's so nice. He's so good. He's like the Cole org." And I was like, "All right, cool. Bet. That works. And then I saw the kids disappear, and I said, "Nice try. You almost had me there for a second." And then they tried to flip the script. So I mean, I will say it's not the worst. It's not the worst they've done.
Yeah, I don't think it was the worst, but I definitely. You say pump fake, but it's like them slowly. Like
I was trying to give him something.
I know. It's like, yeah, I could see. It's like the worst magic trick ever. Like, bro, I can see what you're doing. Yeah. But sure, let's keep it running. Let's try and see what happens. And then Red just gives him his weapon and stuff. It's like, bro, like,
why would you do that? Why would you do that? What? You know what?
So
I tried. I can't justify that.
Whatever. I mean, dumb. Yeah. So.
Yeah. We could go to the next one because
it's gonna keep going. I don't know if this one is as bad as last time, but it'll keep going.
Yeah, this one, it was up and down.
Yeah, it was definitely. There were some roller coasters here, but let's go to Quest 42, the Org Ninja Invasion. Orgu Ninja Shinryaku. So Tsuitsue is, I guess, giving Resetsu a dish, and then he's throwing it aside. And then all of a sudden, his new right-hand org shows up. And this is Doro Doro. And then we cut to the Rangers eating with... What's her face? I forgot her name now. Totomu. Totomu. They were talking about how well she cooks and how good the food is. But the orgs end up infiltrating... at night, dressed like shinobi, but Tsuetsue touches the water and is shocked, and then she gets found out. Well, all of the orgs get found out by the Rangers, and then when they leave and go back to headquarters, the orgs' headquarters, she gets kicked out by Resetsu. The Rangers end up going out to a group of orgs they already defeated, so they go out, and then a group of orgs they already defeated show up. While Totomu gets visited by a Silver who ends up being Tsuetsue in disguise. Meanwhile, the real Silver arrives to help out the Rangers, and he immediately figures out Doro Doro's trick, and then he kind of reveals him. And then they all try to run to Totomu, but get stopped by Yabaiba and Dorodoro, and then they end up fighting. Meanwhile, Tsuetsue and Totomo are fighting inside the Rangers hideout, and Tsuetsue gets knocked into the spring, and then they have a little fake where you think she's going to get overloaded by the holy energy or whatever again. But then it's revealed that she has already cut off her horn, so the water doesn't affect her. Tsuetsue takes Totomo to Resetsu, but faints near the end. Like, as soon as she does it, she kind of faints because she's losing energy from cutting off her horn. Then we kind of get a flashback from Dorodoro telling her that if she cuts off a horn, it'll just grow back, so it's perfectly fine. Which ends up being revealed that it's a lie, or that they don't know for sure that it's going to happen, and that it was kind of a plot between Resetsu and Dorodoro. So Resetsu tells Totomo to cook for them, which she keeps refusing to do, and then Silver teams up with a sword attack, and Resetsu used Tsuetsue as a shield. So Tsuetsue's around, he grabs her, blocks the attack with her, and then Resetsu and Yabaiba leave with Totomo while Dorodoro makes himself giant. So Tsuetsue gets murked as a shield, and then Resetsu's just like, cool, I'm out. And then let's see, Dorodoro makes himself giant, but Silver sees through it again as one of his little ninja tricks, and then shoots him and reveals him again. Dorodoro escapes, and the Rangers go back to the rock without Totomo, and that's kind of where the episode leaves off. So what'd you think?
This one was surprisingly full. Like, this one had a lot going on, surprisingly enough, in my opinion. Compared to, I always gotta say it, compared to everything else that came before, it had a lot going on. It really did. Like, it was doing its best to go up there for the Roki storyline, to be honest with you, because that one was jammed. Like, that one was full and like peak for this season, but this one was kind of creeping up there. Felt bad for Sui, to be completely honest with you, because like, I think out of all of, like, her and Yobaiba are like, I know we were joking, like, they're no bad orcs, but they're pretty chill. I ain't gonna hold you. They're chill. They're just trying to please their highness, Duke. That's it. That's all. That's it. They're just trying to please their boss. That's like, who doesn't want to please their boss? Like, when they're trying to get a raise and trying to, like, you know, they're like come on. It makes sense, you know. That's it. Outside of that, they're chilling. Like, they like to frolic in the leaves and the flowers, and they like to, you know, sail ships and cook food and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, they're not that bad. But I did feel bad because, like, yeah, she was getting worked this whole episode. Like, she fell into the water. She got lied to. First off, she's dense for believing that. To be honest,
Yeah, that one was kind of like, okay.
I don't know if I would have went with that one. But yeah, and then her to get used as a human or a orc shield is kind of nuts. I said, whoa,
That's cold.
I said, I know they didn't just take out Sue. Yeah, she's gone. Yeah, she's out of here. At least it seems like it. But I mean, Doro, which also is a good anime. Doro he's cunning. He's one of the better orcs. He's not the best. We know who the best is, but he's okay. He's decent. He's good. He's not stupid. So, and I like that.
I don't know. He's just like, whatever. He shows up. He's like, yeah, my new right hand man. I'm like, okay. I mean, I guess. So he's more powerful than everybody else, I guess.
What it seems like. Man.
I don't know. I wasn't too impressed with him. Maybe slightly sad to see Tsuetsue go, especially the way she went out. But it's like, okay, that sucks.
Yeah,
but we'll see.
Are better.
Also, them keeping getting inside of the headquarters was kind of weird.
They got it a little too easy.
Yeah, that was kind of weird. And then it's like, as soon as it happened the first time, it's like, okay, Well, obviously they're going to keep doing that. I don't know how they're doing it, but I'm assuming that will get explained later. Yeah.
I hope so.
But
yeah,
that was that one.
It was
Better.
decent.
Yeah, it was a decent episode. Not too bad.
Yeah.
So let's go ahead and move on to the next episode, which was Quest 43. The lion blazes red hot. Shishi Shakunetsu Suru. So we start out this one with the Rangers being around the headquarters, being depressed because Totomu is gone. And they kind of couldn't stop her from being taken. Meanwhile, Totomu is refusing to cook for Resetsu. The Rangers get called out by the orgs, and Resetsu says that they have to defeat Dorodoro in order to get Totomu back. Dorodoro makes shadows with the same powers as the Rangers, and they all fight, and eventually Yabaiba shows up with food made from Suetsui's recipe book. Resetsu throws the food away, so Yabaiba escapes with Totomu, and the Rangers also escape. Totomu also yells at Resetsu that if he wastes food, eventually he'll receive punishment for it. And then they kind of disappear. The orcs figure out where the Rangers are recuperating and attack, and the Rangers learn that if they hurt the shadows, they also feel pain. So they can get attacked, and then if they end up hurting their shadow, then the Rangers themselves will feel the pain. Yabaiba shows up and offers Resetsu another plate, which Resetsu also throws away, but then he reveals that it's actually made by Totomu. She just used all of Yabaiba's recipes to make it. When that's revealed, Resetsu gets pissed and hits Yabaiba and orders Dorodoro to attack him as well. What he does is attack Yabaiba's mirror. Has he always had a mirror? I don't remember that, but it hits Yabaiba's mirror, reflects off of it, and then it makes a shadow of Dorodoro, which Red attacks that shadow and destroys it, which kind of blows up Dorodoro. Very confusing. So Yabaiba then uses Suetsui's staff to make Dorodoro grow, but Resetsu still attacks Yabaiba because he's pissed. Dorodoro then seals the Rangers in the Orc dimension, and Totomu is getting attacked by Resetsu. The power animals eventually show up to try to attack Resetsu and save Totomu. Then Gao Lion grows even larger than he already is and becomes a steed for Gao Icarus, which turns him into Gao Kentaurus. Yeah. So the new robot enters the dimension and destroys giant Dorodoro and frees the Rangers. And I think that's where the episode ends off. So what'd you think?
I was gonna say, I like the Shadow Ranger thing. I mean, my Psycho Rangers could never, but I like that they're trying. This is the second time that they tried to do some type of.
Yeah, I don't know. It was. No, I don't know.
They tried. It's like they're just throwing stuff at a wall and hoping it sticks.
Yeah. It's like, we'll try this. No.
Try this. No. I will say, I think we are getting some character development for Yobaiba and, well, I guess not Suisui, but Suisui. Like, we were getting that throughout. I feel like they got like more character development than a lot of the characters in the show.
I don't think they got much development. Like, I think they got as much. Yeah, it's about equal. Nobody got any development.
Well, okay, maybe they didn't develop. I don't know. We're seeing more of their personality. I don't know. I just like them a lot more than I do the Rangers because I was feeling bad. I was like, dang, bro, he's not gonna eat your Bible's food, man. Like, he'd really be out here just making the food for him, man.
But he's doing the same. Well, I guess Yabaiba was getting it a little bit earlier. because he was always like Resetsu didn't like anything he did. But then even now it's like, oh, I'm gonna help you out, and then he just gets smacked around. Like, bro, did you just see what happened to Tsuesue? I don't know.
Right. I don't know. They're trying. That's all I can say. They're trying.
Try harder.
Yeah.
But let's go ahead and round out the week with quest number 44. Gao's Rock Falls. Gao's Roku Ochiru. So we open up with Resetsu finally ready to launch his final trap. And then we see a bug flying out of Red's G phone while he's asleep inside their hideout. And Resetsu begins to attack Gao's Rock. Everybody comes out to fight, but their G phones break apart. Apparently, Resetsu put a seedling into Red's phone during the Christmas or Chris Misery incident. They try to fight him without being able to transform, while Totomu gets webbed up by the seedling inside the hideout. Resetsu toys with the Rangers until Silver shows up, but even he gets beat. Then Resetsu takes control of Gao's Rock and throws it away and recalls his seedling and eats it, which makes him grow larger. Resetsu then destroys Gao's Rock completely. Red runs at him, so Resetsu is about to eat him when the power animals show up with Totomu. Resetsu then eats Red, but the power animals attack him. Or the power animals attack Resetsu and then make him spit out Red. Then Deer shows up, fixes everybody's G phone and their G stuff, I guess, everything. And then everybody transforms and calls the power animals. And then they end up defeating Resetsu with Gao Kintaris, the new mecha.
The new mecha.
So I guess Resetsu is dead now.
I guess.
And that's it. That's the end.
I mean, they're 3 for 3.
No. Out of these 4, I would give them maybe 1.
What?
Especially this last one is like a negative. It is so.
Oh, I meant Highness Dukes. They're 3 for 3.
Oh, okay. My bad.
No, these episodes are 0. No, absolutely not.
Okay.
No.
I'm with you now. Yeah. So yeah, that's the third highest dude down.
Yeah. They're doing something, I guess. These episodes.
Progress is being made. Maybe. So
Find progress.
Yeah, I don't know. People are going left and right. And I don't care. I really don't. Like, it's
Don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bye bye.
I shed a tear if your Bible books. Maybe.
Yeah, like I think most of the bad guys from last season didn't necessarily like, but like they weren't this bad. These I'm just like, bye. I don't know. I guess we still have a little bit more. What's gonna show up now?
Yeah.
And it's just the whole power scaling too. It's like, we don't have our energies, but we're gonna still fight you. Oh, you attacked us. We're gonna fall down and be hurt, but we're still gonna go.
Yeah, that's not gonna phase us. That's just a scratch.
I don't know, man.
A drop in the ocean, if you will. I don't know, man. We're almost done, though. We're almost there, bro.
Almost.
A little bit more.
Yeah. It's gonna be a surprise where this ranks. Although we only have two shows to rank at the end of the season. Stay tuned. You never know. But that's going to be it for Gaoranger for this week. So let's go ahead and go over to Kamen Rider Agito.
Yeah, here we go.
We'll start with episode 41, Light and Darkness, Hikari to Yami. So we start out this one with Mana telling Shoichi about the letter that that Hojo brought. And then Hikawa and Shoichi get some time to chat over ice cream. And then they go to visit Ryo. Kino gets a call for another operation and heads off for it. And then Fishy Adult looks like he expels the Akatsuki Go unknown from his body and then absorbs it and looks like he's haunting First Show. Meanwhile, Shoichi, Hikawa, and Ryo go looking for Kino to learn about his past. So they end up fighting him, and Shoichi follows Kino, and they kind of have a chat while Ryo and Hikawa stay behind, and they kind of have parallel discussions at the same time, with Shoichi kind of annoying Kino a little bit, and Hikawa really annoying Ryo, which is pretty funny. The Akatsuki Go unknown leaves Fishy Adult again and ends up fighting all of the Agitos. During the fight, the unknown redirects Kino's attack into hitting Agito, and Shoichi seems to get dazed, and that's kind of where the episode ends out. Yeah, quick episode run through, but what did you think of that one?
Excuse me. Wow. Like it. I liked seeing all of the Agitos in action at the same time. It was really nice. I was like, yeah, it's what we've been waiting on. I was like, this is exactly what we've been waiting on. So I was very excited to see what the next episode brought. So yeah. But it was pretty good. This one was really quick. Not really too much happening. So this one, compared to all the other ones, was a quick one. Still good though.
Yeah. It was good. I do like, because I really thought Kino would be like the big bad. Maybe they were turning him into the big bad for the season, where he was going to be like the evil guy that they were all going to fight. But it doesn't feel like they're heading that direction, and I'm okay with it. Like, so far, everybody's kind of like fitting into their spot. No one's like, there's nothing that's really standing out that like I don't like.
Yeah.
So I'm here for it. I liked it.
Same.
Oh, the scene with Shoichi and Hikawa eating ice cream was weird AF, but like I'm in for it. Like that's their vibe. Yeah,
like double fisting the ice cream, just eating the ice cream, and like between every sentence, just lick. I was like, okay, that's weird.
Yeah, it's so weird, like, but it's like so them. Like, I don't know why, but it works.
It works.
Yeah.
Oh man, maybe this is where DonTheVan gets it from. They studied.
Yeah.
I said, oh, that's weird. It works. Holy smokes. But yeah. All right.
But yeah, we could go ahead and move on to 42 if there's nothing else for that one. The Akatsuki, or Akatsuki Go, episode 42. So we start this one with the Akatsuki Go unknown redirecting everybody's attack into somebody else that's fighting. And Shoichi is hit by Kino's kick and then has a vision of rushing to the Akatsuki Go. Then we have Mana visiting Hojo and then asks to see the letter again, and has the same vision as before with kind of two kids, one of them in white, one of them in black. And then Hojo kind of figures out that she has powers and has her tell him what is in the letter. And then she kind of gives a brief overview of what we're seeing. The force of light and dark fought, and before he died, the force of light kind of spread his power somewhere to eventually go into the humans, and then he kind of disappears, and then the dark force is pissed off. Meanwhile, we see Shoichi finding the letter, which was from Yukino, and then running to the boat. This is in the past, while our time, Shoichi is kind of on the floor, passed out from getting attacked. But past Shoichi runs into Majima and Ryo's father while he's on the boat, and everybody else that the unknown has been. Well, we've seen people being attacked by the unknown, and a lot of them kind of pop up here and there on the boat. Then they find the body of the Force of Light on the dork on the boat, and all have some sort of interactions. We have Shoichi and Aki kind of getting close together and chatting it up. Majima being a brat. And Shoichi kind of shows the letter he has to Kino. The boat suddenly hits the weird weather that Hikawa had described earlier. And the power of light shows up, now alive, and awakens Shoichi's power. The Akatsuki Go unknown shows up and starts attacking Shoichi. And then Shoichi transforms for the first time and fights it, but is knocked off of the boat and kind of defeated. The unknown lets the rest of the people on the boat live, and he says he's going to let them live for now, but they can't tell anybody else what happened. And then it looks like it hides into whatever lady's name was, the one with the glasses. Like, I think that's when he kind of hides in her body. You remember evil lady with the glasses? Mm-hmm. Then the others keep getting. Now we flip back to the present time, and the rest of the group is fighting and getting overwhelmed. But then Shoichi wakes up, remembering what happens, and then transforms again. And that's kind of where the episode ends. So what did you think about episode 42?
Answers. Getting an answer. Oh, baby. Only took 40 episodes, but we are getting answers.
Yeah.
I loved it. I thought it was cool to see them on the actual Akatsuko. You know what? You guys know me by now. You know what I'm trying to say. Akatsuki Go. I like that we got to see them on that, and to see their interactions beforehand. We got to see Kino before he decided to turn into a tyrant, and everything like that. We got to see, what's her name, Aki, before she turned into a murderous.
Yeah, so she wasn't completely off. Like, it looks like she was into him beforehand. So, like, I thought it was cool how they did it. They did it all in one episode, but they kind of had little, you remember these guys? You remember these guys? Like, it was cool how they kind of did it. So I was like, okay, okay, good on you. I like it.
And then it's like also cool to see, like, they're in the room, and then are we calling him Fishy Light? What are we calling him?
I guess light. Yeah.
Light and dark.
Yeah.
So it's still Fishy Guy is dark now.
Fishy dark. I don't know.
Dark.
Yeah.
Fishy dark and Fishy Light. Well, I like how Fishy Light kind of came in, and he was just like, "You guys have my power," and then shoots beams out of him into them. And I think it was cool to see that Shurichi didn't know how to transform or henshin, like, immediately. Like, it just kind of happened. And, like, I was like, okay, that's cool. It's not like he just all of a sudden just knew everything. It just kind of happened, and then he got his butt handed to him and got thrown off the side of the railing. I don't know. I liked it. It was just answers. It was just finally answers. We just got to see the interactions, and it looks like our guy got his memory back. So hopefully this time for good.
Yeah, I think I did think it was weird how they gave him his memory temporarily before, but I also like how they did it. Like, thought it was weird how they took it back again. But all in all, I think I liked how they had it temporarily there. They got us a couple of little hints at what was going on, and then they kind of took it back without telling us everything. And now they're giving us the rest of it. And I think it all fits together and kind of makes sense. So, like, I think they did a good job telling the story so far.
Yeah.
and it was good to learn and see kind of all those interactions and see what everybody was doing. So I think they did a good job doing it, and I like the scenes. So yeah.
Yeah, it definitely made them having their group, like when Aki was introduced and like we got introduced to like the little group, it
Yeah.
made that make way more sense. Uh, it made that make way more sense. Yeah, it made that make a lot of sense, like moving forward. And I was like, oh, okay, this makes sense. What doesn't make sense is, wait. I think they did know about Kino. I think everybody else knew about Kino too, huh?
Yeah,
And how he was like the
everybody
doctor.
from the Akatsuki Go knew about Kino.
Okay. All right. I was just making sure that I didn't forget it. All right. Never mind. It made everything make sense. So I was like, okay, I'm seeing the
Yeah,
connection.
and then
I'm
Kino
seeing it.
giving that speech, and you can kind of figure out why everybody kind of held him up as the ringleader once Shoichi got knocked off.
Yeah.
So yeah, good episode. I
Hey,
liked
I
it.
like it. Heck yeah. 43. 43.
So let's go ahead and follow it up with episode 43, The Darkness That Begins to Move.
Ooh.
Ugoku Ugoki Dasu Yami. So he kind of gets knocked out. He gets knocked out. And then Agito hits the Akatsuki Go Unknown with a flaming fist, and everybody else uses their powers to attack. And Agito pulls off a new form and then attacks the Unknown, but it flies off again into, I guess we're going to go Dark or Fishy Adult, who will now henceforth be called Dark, if I remember. So Shoichi and Ryo take Hikawa to the hospital, and then there they run into Ozawa and number 3. I forget what the dude's name is.
Number 3.
And then number 3 has this little funny bit while they're there. He's like, "Why don't you ever introduce me?" It's pretty funny.
Oh man. Yeah.
But then we have Dark leaving the hospital, and then he visits for Show, telling him it doesn't matter if they destroy the unknowns or not. It doesn't really change anything. Kino then tells Shoichi everything he remembered is what happened, and that's pretty much all there was to it. And then he doesn't tell Ryo anything, but then Shoichi and Ryo kind of head off, and then Shoichi kind of tells Ryo everything he knows, except his name is actually Sawaki Tetsuya. And then he tells everyone back at the house that he has his memory back. Meanwhile, a bird unknown starts attacking a woman. Kino runs into it and fights it, but then Dark shows up and says he's going to take his power, so Kino runs off. Hojo says he knows what happened on the Akatsuki Go, and that he thinks it'll happen to the rest of humanity, and that Agito killed Mana's father, or a Agito, because now I think he knows there's multiple of them. So he basically says that the Akatsuki Go incident is like a small test bed, I guess, for what would happen to the rest of humanity. Kino gets jumped by the Eagle Unknown, and then he fights until Dark shows up, and then Dark steals Kino's powers. And then Ryo shows up kind of at the last second and begins to face off on Dark, and that's kind of where episode 43 ends. What'd you think?
For one, yes, the whole thing with Hikawa Okaza Hikawa Ozawa and number 3, where I don't know his name either. I'll be honest, I forgot. I don't know his name either. I think that is always funny. Their interactions are literally comedy, like comedy gold. It's kind of insane. It shouldn't be that funny, but it is. And like every time shoot, I keep Ozawa, she like looks at him and she's like It's just like it's the look and that just gets me every single time, and just she just walks off. I'm just like, oh my gosh, it's chef's kiss. It's perfect. It's perfect. And then I liked when Shoichi did go to tell the family, like he's like, yeah, I got my memory back. This is my name. And they're like, oh, that's so great, Sorichi. My name's not Sorichi. I'm not. It's like literally for a good 5 minutes, he's just like, my name's not Sorichi. They're like,
Yeah.
okay, Sorichi. Like your Sorichi does. So I thought that was funny too.
Yeah, I was like, okay, should I shift to his real name? And then everybody just keeps going Shuichi. I was like, all right, it's gonna stay Shuichi. Like, you know, like what are you gonna do? I don't know.
What are you gonna do?
Yeah.
Atsumi. But I just loved it. This one was more funny than I thought it was gonna be.
Yeah.
Or than I expected. So I actually enjoyed that. It was cool to see Kino kind of waver a little bit. Normally he's all like, I got this, I'm a big macho man, but he was like, oh, you're gonna take my powers. Got a blast. And like he got out there quick, because like I was watching it, and like when he said, I'm gonna take your powers, I was like, bro, I would just hop on the bike and dip. And he literally hopped on the bike and dip, and then next thing I said, yes sir. I said, yes sir, use my heads. And so, but when he did get attacked the second time, he didn't run, and I was like, "Oh, we stopped using our heads." All right. So, yeah, and I thought he died, but I looked like he was just on the ground. So it like kind of panned to him. He was still kind of moving around. So I was like, maybe he's not dead. So,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
it's everything's going well. I like this one.
Yeah.
I really like Agito. Kuga and Agito are really good.
Yeah.
In my opinion.
Yeah. But we can talk about that at the end of the season. Let's see how well they land it. But I also like this episode. Really good. I like seeing kind of Kino's arc, and over like 5, 8 episodes. I don't know. It's really quick. Like he went from oh, it's another one. Oh, this guy's gonna be horrible. Oh, he's not that bad. Okay. Like, okay. Like, and I think they even bring it up. It's like, okay, your language is starting to change a little bit, and you're actually starting to act like the leader you're supposed to be. It's like, okay, yeah, I like this.
Yeah. My man, he just had a little haze over his worldview, you know?
Yeah.
That's it. He had a little, what is it, a complex going on? I don't know what kind, but he had one.
Yep. The wrong one.
Yeah, the wrong one. Yeah.
But we can end off Agito for this week with episode 44, Dad and Older Sister. Chichito Aneto. So we start this one out. Ryo transforms but can't lay a hand on Dark. So in the end, he runs away with Kino, and then Dark suddenly kind of doubles over with a little bit of pain, and then Kino's like, okay, and then he grabs Ryo is like, or I guess he's transformed into Gills. So Gills is like, okay, and then grabs Kino, and then he runs off. Meanwhile, Shoichi Tetsuya Shoichi talks to Mana and figures out that the day her father died was the last day he saw his sister alive. And then he tells her what happened that day when he saw her father. Then they figure out that Mana's father and Shoichi's sister knew each other. They go to visit Hojo and look at the clues, and Shoichi learns that Mana has powers and that his sister also was able to turn into Agito. Ryo goes off to warn Shoichi about Dark's attacking everybody and taking their powers, but misses him, and then he gets attacked while he's on the way. Shoichi confronts First Show, and First Show says that he was the one that did it, or killed Mana's father, that it wasn't his sister. And then Shoichi is suppressed at the house. Then the sensei comes back, and once he finds out that Shoichi's sister's name, or Shoichi is back at the house, and then sensei comes back, and then once Shoichi tells him his older sister's name, he says that he's the one that caused his brother's death. Really vaguely, But he's like, Shuichi, you didn't do anything wrong. I'm actually the one that did something wrong, and I'm not supposed to be here. And then we end off the episode with Ryo having his powers taken away by Dark as Shuichi arrives and transforms. And then after Shuichi transforms into Agito, Dark kind of uses his power of reversal and starts setting Agito on fire. He kind of used that move against Kino too. But that's where the episode leaves off. So very action packed, even though it's kind of quick. What'd you think of that one?
Yeah. I will say this is a good episode. I'm thinking I like the fact that I will say I accidentally watched 45 and I didn't realize it because I got
no spoilers.
I know I got like mixed up with the numbering system because of where we were, and I was like, wait, where am I supposed to stop? But I did watch that, but so I'm thinking and I'm trying to reel it in.
Okay. I can start out first if you want.
Go ahead, do your thing, bro.
So I liked it.
I was saying.
So I did like how Mana and Shoichi kind of got together and figured out what was going on. And then Shoichi actually told her, which was pretty good because it wasn't just I'm going to be vague and not actually tell you. It was like, oh, yeah, this is what happened.
Yeah.
And you can kind of see at first he was hesitant about it. And I was like, oh, did he actually do something? But then it's like, oh, he thinks his sister did something. And he's like trying to figure out what he should do because of that.
Yeah.
So that was pretty good. Hojo, I'm still like, what you doing, Hojo? I don't trust you, Hojo. But like, so far, you're right. But yeah, I liked all of that.
Arc.
Hojo? Yeah. So
yeah.
We'll see how they can land it because they could still make me hate him again. But hopefully they don't.
Yeah, I no longer hate him, but I mean, do I like him?
Yeah, he's alright.
I don't hate him anymore, you know. So that's something. That's something.
Yeah, it's a big one too.
Oh, my man was right there on track to be with Naoto for real.
Yep.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I agree with you. Okay.
Anything else?
I guess for me, I did like the interaction between Shuichi and Mana because yeah, he didn't really like hold back. I feel like him having his memory, I don't know if it's like a really subtle change, but I feel like his character, like the way he portrays the character is a little bit different. Like whereas like when he didn't have his memory, he was more, what's the word I'm looking for? Not playful, but like he would like tease and joke a little bit more. Like he would like kind of carry a joke a little bit and like be, whether it was intentional or unintentional, like is a jerk the right way? Right? You know what I'm trying to say? Like he would kind of like how he would be with Hikawa, Hisaka.
Hikawa?
What's the dude's name? Yeah, Hikawa. I said it right. Like how he would be with Hikawa and Hojo, where he's like, "Oh, you can't do the trick. Oh man, that sucks. I can do the trick." Like I noticed he's not doing that like anymore. He's kind of like being more straightforward a little bit. Like he's just like answering questions and kind of like he still has a little bit of it, but it's not as prominent in a sense. I feel like there's like a little subtlety to that.
Yeah, but I think it also like he just got his the knowledge back, and since then like he's been finding out even more from everybody and telling it like everybody wants to know stuff, and he's like trying to help out. So I don't know, he's probably still that goofy guy, but he's like trying to figure out what he should do about his sister, I think.
Yeah, that could be it. I could be reading too far into it.
Yeah.
But I will say I liked when oh my goodness, Gills. What's the dude's name? Rio. Why did I forget that? That's literally the character of the girl in the other show. You know what? Whatever. Rio. I like when he left out after saving oh my goodness.
Kino?
Kino. After saving Kino, that he like, because you just said in the last one, he was like, oh yeah, they said something about his character changing, like he's becoming more of a leader. And Rio, when he was walking out, he like turned, he was like, hey man, did you notice? You tried to save me back there. And I was like, Rio, you're funny. And then he like head the dips out, and Kino just like, yeah, don't mention it, bro. Stop. So I like that interaction and everything like that. I don't know. It's really cool. It's like a lot of subtle things, but we're getting more answers than anything in this. So I think that's the most important part. Is we're finally getting answers.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
So
That's it.
all in all, a good week for Agito, Kamen Rider. Really enjoyed all of the episodes. But that's it for this week. Which brings us to our time for this week. Anything you want to say before we sign off?
Nah.
Well, we'll be back here next week, all willing to do another batch of shows that we thoroughly enjoy.
Yes.
Mostly.
Mostly.
So check us out next week. Until then, we may not have much money. We may not have much time, especially lately. But there's one thing we do have a lot of. And that is
Sui's recipes.
Yeah, we got to make some of those one time.
Yeah.
Catch you next week.
Yeah.